Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Avowed. We're here outside the dream-touched Thirdborn. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? I actually don't think it looks that bad. I mean, obviously, it's not what we want, but it looks kind of cool. So there's that going for it. Yeah, so we've doomed them to die from the Dream Scourge, apparently. And, we're just gonna move on to the next place like, you know, like we always do. You guys okay? Yeah, they don't really care. They don't really care. I think I made the right choice. But we'll see. I was hoping it wouldn't happen so quickly. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Who could have known? Besides, you know, the Archmage who told us it would be like that. Okay. So, I don't think we have... This is 2 skulls? What the hell? Really? How? We've done everything. Guess we can go back and turn this in. Yeah, let's go back to Sansa. So, another journey all the way back to Paradise, Dawnshore. So, I'm guessing the next spot's there, because I think it's a cold place. But we'll see. So we're heading back to Paradise, and I guess we'll talk to the ambassador and tell them. I don't know if he'll have anything new to say. He had something new to say after Emerald Stairs, so he might have something new to say now as well. Guess we'll find out. We need to go into Hightown, though. Right there. Or right here. And I don't believe there's anybody else we need to talk to. Damn the Clavager. I feel like we didn't really do a whole lot with the Clavager being murdered. I mean, we know he wasn't murdered, but I don't know. I felt like there might have been a follow-up for that. Hey, Sansa.
You're back. What have you found?
More bad news. Wilfrith is dead. At least he made good progress on Shadowscarp.
Ah, poor Wilfrid. A keen eye for botany. He loved to write about the plants he found. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon.
Are there that many more? No. Oh, that leveled us up. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that. But I'll take it. I will definitely take it. Look at all our powers now. I feel like we haven't really made much use of these. I just don't have enough space on my hotbar, I feel like. Dream Touch is good. Haven't really used... Yeah, I haven't used either of these yet. Okay. So we've got these unlocked. We've got the bounce. I think I've gotten everything I want to get at the moment. In terms of, like, what we've already picked up. So I think we are going to pick up Meteor Shower. Conjures a cataclysmic shower of destructive meteors that rain down upon the area, dealing high damage and fire accumulation to nearby enemies. Oh, yeah. I mean, these are cool. I'd love to get Black Bow as well, but... Okay, so we want to have that on my bar. So we're going to replace... that? You're gonna replace minor missiles? I don't know if that's a good idea, but we're gonna do it. Oh, got an attribute point as well. I think we're going perception at the moment. We could go something else. No, let's go perception. Okay. I want to go talk to the ambassador. Let him know what's going on. Probably see if he has anything to say about what's going on. I guess we do need to tell him Thirdborn is in trouble. And to expect not much help from them anymore. I have to admit, I am pretty bummed with the result of that, of the Thirdborn quest line. Like, I guess if we're looking at it from just like a game point of view, we should have known siding with the evil person would give you a bad ending. Maybe the other ending's not good either, though. I don't know. Hey, Ambassador.
Never a dull moment when you're around.
Okay. Good talk. Oh, hey. I forgot you were like our buddy from the beginning, right?
None of the clerks believe my story.
Oh, that's sad. It's very sad. Should I go sell this stuff? Probably, huh? Oh, we gotta break all this stuff down. Can I break stuff down in here? Yes. Okay. Let's go and do that then. And then I'm gonna go sell all this stuff that I'm not using anymore.
When Wodaka takes back a throne, all transgressions and injustice.
I kind of miss Paradise. Would have liked to spend more time in this city.
I knew you'd.
Okay, I'm gonna sell... I'm not sure if I want to sell Emperor's Reach yet, but I'm gonna sell that and the Staff of Unbeing, rather. Star of Unbeing. Words. And I'm gonna go ahead and sell all this stuff too. Yeah. Hopefully nothing in there is that important. Should I sell? Yeah, should we just sell all this stuff too? I'm gonna do it. Like, we're not... You guys know as well as I know that I'll never switch out this stuff when I need it. You know, the idea of keeping things for when you need them. I won't ever need them. I won't ever need them. We're too strong. Okay, so... It's still the too strong... Man. Well, we don't have anything else to do, so I guess that's what we do. It's weird that the game is saying I'm too low level for it, but whatever. Or are they saying that it's a difficult quest? Maybe it says that no matter what, though. Oh shit, we're going to a new region. That's actually got me super excited all of a sudden. Going through that loading screen reminded me of how cool it was seeing this place for the first time.
Say I like having the steel garrote around. The Inquisitor's got a fire in her eye. That's something. That's for sure.
That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think this was probably my favorite zone so far out of the three. I did like Emerald Stair a lot, but I don't know. I really like the desert. Really like it. Okay, so let's head up here. All right, and then from here, we're headed down this way. Yeah. Okay, nobody wants to talk. That's good. That's good. Just gonna hop down here, and then down here. That's a lot of Dream Scourge. Hey guys.
Maybe there's some hope for Thirdborn after all.
You're pretty impressive, Adiran. Kato is hard to convince.
Oh, you guys aren't upset by what happened? Are you guys still standing there? Hi.
Watch your back out here,
Temerity sent word. Said you were good to go. But she didn't sound right, Envoy.
To the water in the dark, to the roots, away into the nothing.
Things are still strange. I'd watch my step if I were you.
Alright, if you want my advice, lady, get out of Thirdborn. Don't go back. Go to Paradise. Thirdborn is lost. Alright, Galawain's Tusks. Here we go. I'm so excited. Is it going to be snowy, mountainous?
While that parting is probably the closest Ludwig gets to friendly, I'm not looking forward to our paths crossing again.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. and we gave her everything she wanted.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read?
I don't know if I do know her better than any of you, but I suppose we're both Adiran. Death guards are powerful, but not unstoppable. Ludwig is undead, not immortal. She's a good servant of the Empire. She's just extreme in her methods. She's out of control, must be stopped. We will do what we must, regardless of my feelings about Ludwig. I kind of like this one. We will do what we must, regardless of my feelings about Ludwig.
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
I can deal with her if I have to.
I believe it. And we'll cross that bridge with you when we get to it.
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power, but we have spunk and a map. And that might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there. Still, I am determined to reach the garden, above all else.
Ugh, that's just a pile of Sokka.
Do you know something we don't?
Generally, debatable, but about the garden, definitely. You won't find a blessed a thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a Page-Raku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a Blessed Oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
I don't know why I thought Galawain's tusk would be cold and snowy. Okay, lava and acid, I can deal with that. I have orders from an emperor I swore to obey.
And what would he say if he knew what you were really doing out here? Your true orders come from a voice in your head. What do you know about Soppadal?
Don't know about that.
How do you know you can trust them?
You said as I do. Save my life, that's enough to earn my trust. The truth is, I'm not sure I can anymore. But I have a job to do, and I don't have time for your nonsense. I don't want to say that last part. They're not just in my head. They have a powerful connection to the Adra here.
I hate to be the voice of reason, but we are talking about a god. There are limits to what we can even comprehend.
I have a powerful connection to my Blessed Flute, but I'm not about to take orders from it.
What's on your mind, Marius? What bothers you so?
It's people.
Because I can scream until I'm blue in the face, and you people would still rather trust the Envoy's pet headache demon. And now you want to drag us through the deadliest region in the world because a sleeping god said so.
Something happened to you in Galawain's tusks.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm done here. Do whatever blessed planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Something's really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
If he comes at me like that again, I'll have to put him down. I'll go talk to him.
Be gentle with him. Or if not gentle, understanding.
Well, Hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwig.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
Okay, before we do that, new outfit time. I think you guys are gonna stay in the obsidian one. I think that's the end goal. Yeah. Which means you are now in your obsidian outfit. Ooh, yeah. I like that a lot more. I gotta admit, I was not a fan of this one. This one's nice though. I like it. Oh yeah. Now you are in your Aora collection, which is nice looking. Is that, that rope looks familiar. Is that, oh, I forget his name. The elf mage that was with us in both the first two games. Didn't he have a robe like this? Or am I crazy? Alright, new outfits. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, looking good. Let's talk to everyone.
Keep an eye on Marius. He's having a hard time.
What do you know about Galawain's tusks?
I've heard the Wardens are very set in their ways. For better or worse. Usually the worse. Vidaro tried to form a trade agreement with the Council. Copper and glass in exchange for grain. But it went nowhere.
The Council wasn't interested in trade?
They weren't interested in outside help. The Wardens value self-reliance. Maybe because they have an inflated sense of their own importance. No offense, Marius.
No, you pretty much got it right.
They have a righteous duty to protect these lands, and believe that it can and should be done without the help of outsiders. It's a bit like shooting yourself in the foot because you don't trust anyone else to wield the gun.
Can I ask about you?
What do you want to know?
After everything we've seen, do you still want to be an animancer?
The better question is, can I still be an animancer? Could I even make a difference? By burning Fior Messiverno, the Steel Garrote declared that animancy is not welcome in the living lands. And then there's the Dream Scourge, unraveling civilization as we know it. I don't know where that leaves me. The work my parents started may have no end in sight. We don't even know if the living lands can be tamed politically, much less spiritually.
Your mother thought it was possible.
She thought a lot of things. Not all of them were true. All I know for certain is that I've been going about this the wrong way. I should be an animancer for the right reason. With the Dream Scourge, I haven't got one.
Then we better stop the Dream Scourge. Your work is too important.
At least someone thinks so. Thank you for believing in me, whether or not I believe in myself.
Go get some rest.
You too.
Alright, Marius.
I know what you're gonna say. What was that all about, Marius? You seem really upset about something. Well, I don't know what it was about either, so just let me be alone for a bit.
You seem to be looking for any excuse not to go to Galawain's tusks.
I don't... Right, I guess I was. I just really don't want to go. Just the thought of going back to Galawain's tusks makes my heart feel like it's going to explode. I sweat, my ears ring, I can't breathe. When it seems like we're really heading there, I feel like I'm dying.
Is this because you left Solace?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I left there for a reason. Good reason, I'm not sure. I understand not wanting to go back, but why can't I just thinking about it makes me feel ill. I need some time alone, Envoy. I need to get some rest. I'll be ready to go when the time comes.
Alright, buddy. Hey, Kai.
How is it that the air up here is both thinner and thicker.
I don't know, that's impossible. You've never been to Galawain's Tusks before?
Never. The Pargrunen of Solace are notoriously suspicious of outsiders. Though, from the looks of this place, Solace's real concern has got to be keeping its people in, not keeping the rest of us out.
Can I ask you something?
Ask away.
I feel like we've really gotten to know each other, haven't we?
Yeah, it happens. Sharing the road and sharing each other's battles. But out of all the people I've fought alongside, I haven't gotten to know many of them as well as you. You always know what to do. It's like you've got an internal compass guiding you. Not many people have such a clear sense of direction, especially in situations as complicated as these. I never thought I'd feel this at ease again with anyone else, much less myself. But you helped me face loss, regret. After drifting for a long time, I finally feel like I belong again.
I am pretty awesome. I'm really happy to hear that. You deserve that peace.
Thanks. It's a new feeling, but I'm getting used to it. So whatever you need, whatever it takes to finish this journey, I'm with you. To the end.
To the end. About Galawain... No, we've already done that. What's your thoughts on everyone else?
You're asking me? I'm not much of a gossip. Okay, who do you want to know about?
What about Yatsley?
You know, just when I was thinking our little group was getting too solemn and serious, we met her. I'm not so sure about the new friend she's making. Ringram's a dangerous maniac, and I don't like the influence she has over Yatsley. And I couldn't believe how ready she was to sacrifice Shatterscarp as part of that Archmage's spell.
Right?
I'm still shaking that one off, to be honest. But she keeps things interesting and keeps us on our toes. What's more, she's a good friend to Giada, and Giada's a good influence on her.
Is that all? Because I thought I saw you two flirting earlier.
I'm pretty sure Yatsley flirts with everybody. I don't read anything into it. Don't get me wrong, she's a striking woman, but she and Quilichi have a good thing. I'd never get in the middle of something like that.
She almost killed him, or potentially killed him. She sees things differently. She studies both lost history and magic of incredible power.
Yeah, and both of those subjects fly way over my head. I prefer dealing with things I can see and make sense of. I just hope she keeps some part of herself grounded with the rest of us. She's brilliant, but I worry that the real-world consequences of the forces she plays with are academic to her.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
That's all.
Holler if you need anything else.
I will. Yatsley?
We really must stop meeting like this. People will talk.
Love the new outfit. What can you tell me about the Godless?
Careful what you wish for, darling. So, the Godless, or the Akita, as they called themselves, were the original folks who lived in the Living Lands. They arrived on the shores of a new land and settled there, living with the land instead of trying to tame it.
I think we've already done this, haven't we? The Akita were fleeing and a storm brought them here.
You sound certain. Is this something Sapadal told you? Well, they would have been there, wouldn't they? That means I was right. Well, was there ever any doubt? The Godless are so singular. Their art and architecture, you never see it in Rawatai or Ishamatal or, well, Adir. But in their artwork, they reference escaping, fleeing, seeking refuge, so they must have come from somewhere. My guess, they originally came from Yezua.
Yezua?
Yezua, a continent, cut off from the rest of the world, hidden by eternal storms, one of the 3 hubs of the Angwithan Empire. 10 years ago, you could say it wasn't real, that it was a dream, but they said the same of Ukaiso. Suddenly, the appearance of a mythical land doesn't seem so implausible.
Maybe that land of sweets. Wait, no. If this place was so great, why'd leave?
There was some kind of schism, an ideological one. From what I can glean, the Godless were staunchly against the gods, hence their name. There are even some not-so-kind murals of the gods. It seems like the Godless really took their anti-theism seriously.
But Sapodol is the god of the Akita.
You're right. But no one knew that until your trip to Nakukubel, hence the name Godless. Now that we know that Sapodol exists, it changes everything we thought we knew about the Akita. I knew following you was a good idea. It might have shaken my research to its core, but that's what makes it fun. Well, I think we've covered everything, don't you? Rather, as much as I think you'll withstand. Hope you enjoyed talking about this. How could...
Get some rest.
Don't mind if I do.
All right.
We should keep feet.
No, we're good.
You too.
We're good. I think we can leave. All right, here we go. Let's see what the next zone looks like. We're gonna take Marius. I'll take you too. Yeah. Marius and Giada. Ooh. That looks like fire and brimstone, huh? Okay.
This heat is wreaking havoc with my equipment. I can compensate, but I'm less than happy about it.
Always thought that if I ever came back here, I'd never...
Marius, what's the matter? Talk to us.
I'm fine. Just need to... I just need a moment.
It's gonna be okay, buddy. Alright, let's take a look at this place. Ooh wee. It is another big zone. What do we got? 9 fast travel beacons, 3 party camps. Yep, got it all. Okay, and we gotta go here first. Locate the entrance to the garden. That's where they want us to go straight there? Okay. Who are you guys?
Quiet, you! You can imprison our bodies, but not our voices.
Does this amuse you, seeing your kin caged like beasts?
No true kin would desert Solace. All we have are our oaths to Nandru, and you broke them.
Right. They're not the only ones either.
The damn oaths again. You might as well be the one in chains. Our founder, Nandru, didn't intend for his people to starve. I'd bet you my kidneys he didn't build Solace Keep so we can die of starvation in it. No, he would have wanted us to live.
Honestly, I don't care anymore. I'm getting too hungry to even think.
What's going on here? Why aren't you feeding your prisoners?
What's going on here is Pargrunen business. Stay out of it, Outlander.
Yeah, don't need a blessed outsider pretending they know anything. Move along.
Can't imagine why you even set foot here. These are Pargrunen lands, last I checked.
Meaning mind your tongue and your judgment while you're here, outsider. These folk have done much to deserve their cages.
Fine. I'm looking for an old godless tower marking the way to the garden. Don't know if I should say that, because these guys are supposed to be protecting the garden, right? I think that's what Marius told us before. It's strange to see a prisoner defending their jailer.
Strange that you think we'd care about your opinion. Saka, get out of here.
And you assholes need to feed us.
There's no food. We barely have decent meals ourselves. Why waste any of it on people who won't stay and fight?
Saka, don't tell the outsider that. These bastards wanted to abandon the keep.
Imagine if you were in their place instead.
I'd starve myself for my disloyalty then. Do you want anything else? I'm sick of looking at you.
Nothing else.
Then get out of here.
Yeah. I mean, it's a godless tower. It should be easy to see, right? Oh, there's the party camp. Cool. Take that. I also saw one over here. Or some loot over here. Nice. Very nice. Some Audra beetles. Godless ruins. Look at that volcano. Ah, this is like Morrowind almost. That'd be cool. Alright, let's get to this party camp. We're not gonna switch people out, but I do want to talk to everyone since we're here now. It looks like that's one of those illusion things. We might have to have Yatsley with us still. Since I don't have any way of getting rid of that. Alright, so Marius wants to talk. I thought... Oh yeah, you guys do too. Good.
Envoy, last time I was here, I was fully convinced I'd never be back.
You must not have left under the best of terms.
I left Solace under the cover of darkness, through an exit only me and a friend of mine knew about. More importantly, I left without permission, which means I more or less exiled myself.
I thought Pargrunin were supposed to get out and wander.
Solace is the oldest standing settlement in the lands. Tradition all but forbids aimless wandering. I've met Pargrunin from elsewhere who seem driven to travel. Seems strange to me. You'll see when we get there. Solace isn't the most welcoming place, even to those who live there. Anyway,
let's talk about Galawain's Tusks.
what do you want to talk about?
What can you tell me about Solace and Galawain's Tusks?
This place was named after Galawain, but I always thought Magrin held more sway here. Lava, high temperatures, and a giant Bleste volcano in the middle of the region tell me the goddess of fire had something to do with it. Even Solace has the good sense to send a prayer or two Magrin's way. Hard not to when your home is surrounded by Magrin's fury, but sure, give Galawain the glory. Maybe that's why Magrin's so Bleste angry all the time.
Have you heard of anything interesting out here?
There's a place in the southwest of the Tusks called the Slumbering Fields. It's full of dry brambles and plants with nasty thorns. There used to be an old Pargrunin aqueduct out there, but it hasn't been used for a long time. No one's sure why the water stopped flowing, but without it, we've been drinking subterranean runoff for ages. That's all I know, really.
Do you have any tips for surviving here?
Let's see. First rule in Galawain's Tusks is to be grateful for every breath. The air itself is poisonous here, if you breathe enough of it. Don't overexert yourself, and keep your heartbeat slow. A wet cloth over your mouth and nose will help. Remember that this place wants to kill you at all times. Act like your every step is putting you in danger. And make sure to clear your eyes, ears, and nose every now and then. Ash builds up faster than you'd expect. You know, if you're this interested in survival in the living lands, we can take this even further. You've done all right out here, but there's always more to know if you want to survive. So, what do you want to learn?
Yeah, I like that. Quicker, quieter, and more agile. Show me how to survive conditions that would cripple the unprepared. Trust your instincts. How about a little of everything? Yeah, tell me how to be quicker, quieter, and more agile.
Right. A lot of that is physical control of your movements. The rest of it is simply knowing where to step. I'll show you what I can, but you'll have to do stretches in the mornings, preferably where Yatsley can't see you. Now let's begin. Right. That about does it. You're a quick study. At least now I don't have to worry about you so much out there. I can spend my time watching over Kai and Yatsley. Teaching is its own reward, I guess.
+2 to dexterity. Marius' training. Nice. Yeah, I will gladly take +2 to my dexterity. 8 dexterity now. 9 perception, 15 intelligence. All really good stuff. Okay. Hey, Giada.
We're on the precipice of something magical. You can feel it, can't you? The garden is within our grasp. All we need now is the courage and wisdom to brave the unknown.
I'm relying on you to provide the wisdom.
That shouldn't be a problem. I've done a lot of learning in our time together. Are you afraid of what's to come? I'm not judging, just curious.
I don't think this is true at all. It's kind of weird that that's the scholar option, actually. I feel like the scholar is all about finding knowledge to turn their worlds upside down. And it's kind of the whole point. I don't know if he's terrified. These options suck. It's either yes, no, or yes. It's certainly not business as usual. I guess... not at all.
Let's hope it stays that way. I believe, for the first time in ages, that I am not afraid. I used to care so much about discovery, invention, achievement. But deep down, I was afraid. Afraid that I wasn't living up to my potential.
Who did you think you were letting down?
Take your pick. My parents, my community, myself. Since we met, everything I believed has been proven wrong. That the island can be controlled. That I alone can fix it. Even my parents. Gods. They really had no idea what they were doing. Just like me.
They must have felt the same pressures that you did.
And look how that turned out. I'm so tired of being afraid. I need to accept my limitations or embrace them. Even if I'm wrong again, that's part of the journey. I have no idea where it leads. And for the first time, it's fine. Perfectly fine.
Not that you need to hear this from me, but you're allowed to be wrong.
You're right. I don't need permission. But that doesn't mean it's unwelcome. Glad I could get that off my chest. We have bigger problems to worry about, but I appreciate these little moments. You have an inquisitive mind. I respect that.
Thank you.
If you ever feel your education is missing something, I'd be happy to teach you what I know. All you have to do is ask.
Yes, please. I'm ready.
Excellent. The Imperial Court taught you well, but I suspect there were gaps in what they call an education. If there's anything you've been dying to learn from an animancer, now is the time.
Yeah, they didn't teach geography. That's why all my maps look like crap. Animancers sharpen their minds to decipher the spiritual world. To learn about how you stand up for yourself with an ironclad will. I want that one. That's going to be resolve, I think. I want to learn about how you stand up for yourself with an ironclad will. That's going to be like intelligence, so we don't want that one. Yeah,
Gladly.
will.
You should have seen my thesis defense. I called the governor an intellectual void, an ooze in the form of man. Now, let's begin. You drifted off for a moment. Were you paying attention?
I was hanging on your every word.
Really? What's the last thing I said?
You were telling me about the fight that broke out during your thesis defense.
Oh, I stand corrected. Even if you had dozed off, no harm done.
Okay.
Besides,
Okay,
a little nap is good for the soul. I slept through my share of lectures, and look how I turned out. That's all I have to teach you for now. I'll chime in if anything else comes to mind.
This is really cruel, but when she said, look how I turned out, first thought that came to my mind was, yeah, your parents are dead and your city's dead and animancy, your entire subject, is being outlawed all around you. It turned out great. I guess most of that wasn't her fault, though. In fact, none of that was her fault. It's just thought it was funny that that's what came into my head. We're so close to the garden. Are you nervous?
Oh, yes. The little butterflies in my stomach are more restless than ever. When I joined you, I needed to put a stop to the dream scourge. So much has changed since then. There may be nothing for me in the garden. Nothing I haven't learned outside of it. But I still want to see it for myself.
The garden might still surprise you.
Don't get me wrong, I'm excited. The garden will be the discovery of a lifetime, even if I don't have an agenda. On a journey such as this, it's better to cast aside your expectations. They can only weigh you down.
Get some rest, Yada.
If I must.
Alright, Kai.
Galawains love to boast about how barren and rugged our homeland is. But we've got nothing on the Pargrunan living here.
Has a certain austere charm to it.
I can't fault your optimism, but would you think that if this was the only landscape you ever saw day in and day out? According to Marius, his people are forbidden from ever leaving the Tusks.
I did tell you that, didn't I? Must have been drunk.
I'm all for pulling together, but that's just oppressive.
No one could survive here without cooperation and mutual sacrifice.
It's about the walls, really. Big, massive, ancient walls.
But what's the point of all that if it's not making everyone's lives better somehow? Ravatai has a similar problem. Between the constant storms and the rocky soil, the lands never supported us easily. So many of us find work as sailors and mercenaries. We explore the world as soldiers or as part of a trade mission. We venture out. We're encouraged to.
And all that you gain from your exploits enriches Ravatai.
Yeah, strength through striving. Everyone in the Living Lands faces struggle, but people choose that, and usually to escape something worse. Forcing people into a lifetime of hardship for the sake of principle or tradition is a different matter entirely.
Can I ask you something?
Shoot.
Galawain's Tusks?
I'll tell you what.
Good night.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, Yatsli doesn't want to talk. Fair enough. Go to workbench here. Got a couple things we can break down. Go to crafting. I guess we want all these now, right? Well, this needs to be... Oh no, this can actually get up to legendary. Damn. I don't think I want to put that legendary, but... Craft this. There we go. Craft. Craft. And you. Okay. Good, we can upgrade it. And go ahead and upgrade the spear. Perfect. Okay. Let's get out of here. And I guess we need to take Yahtzee with us. Oh, excuse me. Oh.
Schemes in the dark. The mountains shift in unknowable shapes.
I've been wondering about these dreams.
A question for a question. The leaf twines around itself.
What do you gain from these conversations, really?
Your eyes see where we are blind. We have many questions still. The beast of treachery smells you. It stalks you across the land. A sword for a settlement, the scorpion promises to protect. Rose today, thorn tomorrow. Friend or foe, the branches shake.
This bothers you a great deal, doesn't it?
Another time, a distant ache. A hidden strike, a bond bleeds in silence. Have your hands known this?
I've been tempted, but I stood firm.
A bulwark unshaken. Why?
I'm nothing without my principles. When I make a promise, I keep it.
A certain spring. The bloom always succeeds the frost. The storm blows, others falter. What good is a vow if it can break?
We can't plan for every contingency. What matters is that it mattered once.
Fleeting light. We have learned much. Dream of dandelions with 2 heads.
Okay, dandelions of 2 heads. So I think we're gonna go down this area first. Actually, we should go to Solace Keep. Actually, let's go to let's do this, find the location of the garden. Because I think this is not going to, like, actually trigger the main quest. It's probably gonna be something where we have to go and go to Solace. Thank you. Thank you. Got some enemies above us. Enemies in front of us. Sounding like Zarups, maybe? Oh, yeah. Okay. That didn't work as well as I thought it would. Ow. Oh, they got a priest somewhere. Up there. Oh, geez, I'm dying. Come on, die. Oh, God. Oh, no. Here we go. Alright, priest is down. Oh, they got another one. Get over here. Where are you going? Okay. Take that. And this. There you go. Okay. The war chief, he's dead. Here we go. Just got this stalker. Freeze him up. There we go. Phew. That was actually tougher than I thought it would be. Ooh, what's in here? Shadow Dancer boots. Increases your health at 40% dodge distance. Though simple in appearance, these boots are host to a deceptively potent enchantment. Worn by an infamous shadow dancer and treasure hunter known only as Hemlock, how they ended up in the Living Lands is anyone's guess. Hemlock was a master of the technique known as shadowing beyond that he used to escape many a sticky situation, especially with the added mobility of these boots. Though his ultimate goal was known only to him, it is rumored that whatever he was planning earned the collective ire of the entire Circle of Archmagi. More likely than not, the Circle has already found and dealt with him, but on the off chance that he has evaded their wrath, there is no telling what sort of trouble he may be getting up to. What do my shoes do? Okay, some good stuff. We're gonna keep our shoes. Should probably go kill those guys up there too. After we get done looting. Gotta finish looting. Grab you. Thank you. Alright, down here. Okay, both things are up above. Thank you. There we go. Cave coral. That's what we're looking for. Okay. And we do have to go up here to get this illusion. There we go. Gatsley.
Walk like it's hard.
Okay. We jump over here. Here we go. Take all that. Fantastic. Alright. Back across. Heard some shiny over here, so we didn't miss something. Aha. Ooh, hello. Berserker ring. +4 to Constitution. Berserkers are barbarians that give themselves over entirely to their rage, losing themselves in their frenzy. They become oblivious to their own well-being, their rage affecting both friend and foe. While many are haunted by their own anger and the damage it causes to those around them, there are some solitary warriors that relish in the destruction they wreak on the world around them. Losing so much control over oneself is a deadly endeavor, often lethal for those that follow this destructive path. Rings like these can often mean the difference between life and death for a berserker. Okay. Ooh. I think we're gonna go to that and put that on it. Yep. +4 to our Constitution. We also need to have a bite to eat. There we go. Some mariner's porridge. Alright, let's go kill these guys. You're dead. I like this poison. That's nice. Take that. You and you. Okay, again, jump. Okay. What was the button? Oh. There we go. Man, I love this wand so much. I don't know what Rimmergammer's doing giving this thing up. Fireball. Thank you for your service, my friend. Oh, another one. Fantastic. Did I already go up here? No, I don't think so. Strangled Audra. Oh shit.
Like the Audra we encountered before. Will you go all glassy-eyed again if you touch it?
Probably. Day 1. We found a beautiful bit of Audra that would be perfect to study the erratic flow of essence natural to the living lands. Unfortunately, there is an infestation of Zurps in and around the area. Of course, we mustn't let something as silly as fear stop our studies. So, myself and the others have decided that by splitting up, we'll be less likely to be seen by the little monsters. Day 4. I heard Nicola's cries last night. I believe that means that I am the only one remaining. Hopefully Petru can make use of their equipment. Assuming the Zarbs didn't damage things too much. Either way, my studies of the Audra have been most exciting. I shall have to become more careful than my colleagues were, if I wish to continue, but I'm not overly worried. Ah, that was foolish of you, huh?
Something happened here. Drip by drip. The slow passage of time. The years have gnarled our branches. The hot winds bent our trunk. Who are we? We do not recognize what we have become.
One day we all look in the mirror and see someone we do not like.
Were we foolish to grow here? Are we the sum of our regrets? Bitter fruit, yet your words reach us.
There we go. Audra inventory, got more of that. Nice. Very good. And there's the Godless Tower we're looking for way over there. God, I'm just still blown away by how big this map is looking. I was thinking we were kind of near the end, but nope. It's got at least one more big zone. I think I read that there are 4 like really big zones and then some more smaller ones. Kind of wish this was the snowy area though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bummed that's not. Oh, there's a quest down below. Take all that.
I can bring back someone to help you. Please, if you just...
You'll not leave my side until I am what I was. Do not ask again.
I'm sorry.
Traveler, what business have you here with me?
That woman over by the ogre looks Adiran. Probably here against her will. Suggest we be very careful here.
Well, what is it?
Tell me, why you're keeping her captive?
Because they attacked me.
Okay, that's fair.
Because now, you and I must talk. If you care for her life, we must talk.
Why?
Because I need someone to listen. To simply listen before they lash out at me with fury and hate.
A creature wounded. It howls and beats its chest against its fate, and still Kith hear cries of a monster. We understand.
Will you listen?
All right, talk.
I am ill, dying, but I am not beyond hope. Not if I can get a cure for my molder lung in time.
Why should I help you?
Because then I shall release Galawain.
Okay, fine. I'll help you.
You will. I am glad that...
Just tell me what you need.
I apologize. My breath left me. Galawain said the caravan carried a book. One with a recipe that should cure my condition. Bring me the cure. When you do, I shall let Galawain go free.
If you know the recipes, with the caravan, why don't you do this yourself?
I spent much of my strength already. I must rest. But make no mistake, I don't lack the strength to rend you if I must. I ask again, will you help me?
Have no fear. I'll look for it.
Thank you, traveler. The caravan is northeast of here. You may speak to Galawain too if she can be of any use. We will be here waiting.
Alright. Gonna track that quest. I think we're gonna end the episode here, guys. In the next episode, we'll try and help these two out on our way over to the garden. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.